Hello my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark, Zero to Hero, in our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket, and currently we are outside some cabins. After trying to track down some rabbits that have eluded us, there was a storm last night, and the rabbits just disappeared. I did spend the night harvesting all the meat we got from the deer. I also broke down a lot of items. Let's go ahead and grab our gear out of the cabin. And we're going to make our way back to our base, Quonset garage.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, so that storm never lifted last night. I did harvest the bags of meat. Really, I was just waiting for the storm to lift, and it never did lift. I did break down quite a few items in here. There was a chair here and some crates and things, so we got a nice supply of firewood.
I could eat anything right now.
We could take back with us to the garage. This should have all our meat in it and various items that we broke down. Looks like I do have some unsafe water. Gotta be careful of that. I did notice we have a wolf outside, so we gotta try to be kind of careful how we do this. Let's move all this to our inventory. We're going to be extra heavy now. I'm going to drop all our smelly stuff because I know the wolves are going to try to come see us. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. Let's see if I can find a way out of here. So we're currently here at some cabins. These are the cabins right here. We're directly below the abandoned lookout. We're at these cabins. We need to make our way over this direction to get back to the Quonset garage. There is a wolf in the way, unfortunately. I did see him. He's kind of lingering over here. I think he knows that we have to travel that direction to get home. Got to go back that way. Yes,
I can barely walk with this much gear.
The wolf is there. Man, we are heavy. I'm going to deploy the sled. Let's put it right by the meat so I can load it up. And then I'm going to see if we can maybe go off the edge here. Be nice if we could make that happen. Alright, let's deploy our sled. Unfortunately, wait. Invalid location. I must be too close to the cabin. There we go. We can put it there. We'll put all our heavy gear inside. Got a lot of gear. We're still heavy. Okay, I'm going to see what else we can add. We got all these books. Do I want to bring any books? I might try to put them in. What else? Is that 48 out of 5? Okay, we're not too bad now. So, we just need to put the meat in. Let's go take a look at this cliff. I may end up trying to go down. You guys know I don't usually have very good luck on steep surfaces with the sled. Okay, this actually isn't too bad. If I can just get to that road right there, we could actually go that way, I think. It'd be nice if my map showed where the roads are. Or really, I could just go try to get that wolf. He is pretty annoying, just like right in the way. Wonder if I can get up on a safety rock or something, because he likely will try to come get me. Yeah, I see you, wolf. He's gonna see me any second now. Would be nice if we could get a shot off at him. See if we can get him from the top of this little rock right here. If he does come at us, he's got to walk all the way around. We might have a good shot at him from up here. I gotta aim a little bit high here. Probably missed. I didn't see any blood. Would be nice if we scared him off properly. Oh, the rabbits are back, guys. Nice. That is the whole reason why we came over here. Was to try to get our... there's a rabbit accomplishment. If you can kill 25 rabbits using your bow and fire-hardened arrows. So we came all the way over here. I saw one. I think they were just waiting for me to leave. Yeah, there's 2 of them here. And we can crouch and shoot now, which is really nice. Oh, right over his head. Fortunately, he didn't see me, which is good. Oh, man. Alright, well, I gotta get my arrows anyway. There's 1. And 2. Let's try this again. I'm actually going to be really happy when I can switch back. When I can switch back to just using rocks. Because I prefer to hit these guys with rocks. It's actually a lot easier for me. Yeah, for some reason I have a hard time with the fire-hardened arrows in these rabbits. I think the rocks are just so much easier. Such a precise shot to get with these arrows. And they move. I get so close, but you gotta be absolutely precise. Alright, come on, little rabbit.
I'd eat anything right about
I'm hoping this is number 45, or 25, I mean. Okay, that was a hit. That should have killed him. It actually ended up breaking on his bulletproof skull. That's another reason why I want to switch to rocks with these guys. They just keep breaking my arrows. I don't know how they're getting away with it. Okay, come on, little guy. I gotta, like, kind of lead ahead of him. We got it! Hot shot. Kill 25 rabbits with fire-hardened arrows in a single game. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. We can actually rest easy now. Let's switch to the proper arrows in case that wolf comes. Okay, where did the other rabbit go? There he is. Okay, my days of hunting these rabbits with fire-hardened arrows is over. I can use rocks. It's actually a big relief. Okay, these guys are smelly. They're going to go in the container. Let's get the gun out. Man, I'm really glad we got that. Get all the smelly stuff. And get it loaded into our sled.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Okay, let's get it all loaded up. And we'll put the bad water in there. May as well. We're still a bit heavy. I'm going to load it up as heavy as I can. Oh, we got tons of firewood. Okay. Well, let's get our gun out. Swing around this way. I'm hoping that wolf decided to get out of here so that we can actually drop down, make our way back to the Quonset. So guys, on the agenda for today, we have all the makings of the bearskin bed. We got the ptarmigan down from our expedition to Pleasant Valley. We actually scored really big. As a result, we were able to craft up the down bedroll, which we've got in our inventory right now. No sign of the wolf, so he's run off somewhere. Man, and it is such a beautiful, clear day. Okay, I just noticed that we're hungry. Alright, I gotta use a... Probably need to use a proper... shoot, can I get up here? There we go. Gonna have to use a revolver. Sorry, the Sorry guys, I can't think today. I was mumbling about having to first of all I noticed I'm hungry and I need to eat. Then I was trying to say I gotta use the distress pistol. But I was distracted by the wolf. Anyway, we got a shot on him. Hopefully he will just be running now. I won't have to use a distress flare on him. And, oh wait, I was gonna say I do have to eat. That's right. I'm going to eat some cattails, actually. I've been carrying all these cattails. As you might notice as well, I've been eating the dried meat. It's been keeping me well fed. I'd prefer not to eat the meat, the cured meat, but it's kind of the way it ended up. Going on the rabbit hunt, ended up going down a rabbit hole. Kind of a diversion there. Okay, here's where we need to drop down. This is probably where the wolf ran. He may be turning around and coming back. I'm not sure. Anyway, we've got a beautiful day. I may just speed walk all the way back to the Quonset.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Alright, we made it back. I heard something just as we got here, but I think it's actually a deer. So, okay, we've got our sled here. I know it's going to make me super heavy if I try to grab it. I will take a little bit out. Let's see if we can unload a bit at a time. Get the moose head, 10 books.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Let's grab some of these items just to alleviate the weight. Okay, let's go drop this off. We are back. And I got cooked meat I can eat. Looks like I do need to cook some more. Let's go inside. Okay, first things first, we need to get rid of this weight we're carrying so we can put everything away. So we've got a bunch of scrap wood. It's getting kind of messy over here. Let's put the scrap wood over in the corner for now. Okay. And we've got these fire logs. Those are heavy. Got some cedar. Let's see, our cedar pile is right here. We're going to need that to craft our bed, I think. It's either cedar or fir. It's one of the two. By the way, these are cured. Nice.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay, these are all cured. Let's drop our deer skin to cure. Okay, and we'll drop the sapling.
I could eat anything.
Nice. Okay, we need to place our moose head. Where are we going to put this? Put it over here? Yeah, let's put it, I think right here is good. Ooh, that light is in the way, unfortunately. I thought it might be. I underestimated how big this moose head is. How do we want to do this? Let's put it on this side. Let's see if I can find a spot over here. Maybe where that painting is. Okay, for now, I'm going to set it here. Let's grab this. Try to get it right in the center. And as far as the fish go, I'll have to figure that out later. I might want to make a wall just of fish here somewhere. For now, I'll take that one. And, you know, I think I'll put the rest of the items in the box. It's over here. Let's see. Yeah, let's just move all this into the container for now. We can do some decorating a little later on, I think. Okay, let's move these sticks. I'll just back them up a little bit. Right here is good. Okay. Pile of books. I need another container. Guess we can just drop them here. Got a little bit of tinder plugs. All right, I think that is good. Let's go grab our meat and the sled.
Too much stuff to carry.
Okay, we gotta act kind of quick. I don't want to attract all the wildlife. Okay, where do we want to put the deer meat? I guess over here by the moose meat. Okay, now we just have the rabbits, and they need to be harvested. Nice. Feels good to be back. We do have the ptarmigan feathers in our inventory. I do want to check on what it takes to craft up this bed. Let's check crafting. Sort alphabetically. Bear hide bed. So it is actually the fir-wood. We got to get 18 pieces of fir-wood. We do have everything else. I just got to get the fir-wood. I doubt we have 18 pieces. It looked like an awfully small pile here. So you have 10 pieces of fir, which means we got to go track down 8 more pieces somewhere. Drop the rest of this coal here. Okay. Nice. Let's put the ptarmigan feathers in here. Along with, you know, I should probably pick up all the hides that are on the ground there. Just stick them all in here. So that brings our total to 29 ptarmigan down. We've got enough to craft the bed and then enough left over to do some trading. Maybe we'll get an aurora tonight and I can do some trading. Level up our trust with the trader. So that one's curing. Is this one done? Okay, nice. That's looking pretty nice. Looking pretty good today. Ooh, got some lag there. Okay, I doubt this will all fit. Yeah, there's not enough room. So it's going to overflow into this one, I think, along with the moose hide. And, oh, we got some fresh guts I need to drop. Can leave those over here. Okay, so, let me take a look outside. We gotta get some meat and some water cooked up. Okay, so I think it's a little too windy to make a fire out here. So we're gonna get the meat, take it inside, do some cooking, and you know, I should probably check the curing box. Let's put the venison in there in the curing box, I think.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, we'll grab some moose meat. Okay, we have such a large amount of fuel. It's really not going to be a problem to get these cooked up. And oh yeah, let's check the curing box first. Oh guys, look at this.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Rifle cartridge. How did I miss that? Alright. Curing box. It's like the meat is cured after our expedition. Let's go ahead and move all of this into our inventory. We can load it up again with
Never been so hungry in my
fresh
life.
meat. 1 kilo. These are all 1 kilo pieces. Right? Okay, let's just load them up. Perfect. Oh, it even accepted the little tiny piece. Maybe I should take that out. Don't want to cure that. Little itty bitty piece. We got all that nice meat cured up. Where should we keep our meat?
Too heavy.
Maybe in the drawer where we keep the salt, I'm guessing. Keep the cured meat for now. It's probably gonna go bad though, isn't it? Do we have a pile outside? I think I saw a pile of cured meat outside. Let me drop those for now. Okay. Did we have a pile of cured meat or did I already pick it up all of it?
Getting kind of thirsty.
I must have eaten it or stuck it somewhere because I don't see it. Alright, I'm going to grab some of the bigger pieces of moose meat, I guess. We're going to cook that up. Can get these rabbits harvested. And we're going to have a cookout. I'm going to cook a whole bunch of meat, get some water cooked up. We'll start with that. Okay, I'm going to put the cured meat in here, I guess. And I'm going to eat 1 or 2 of those.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Just because we're so hungry. I'm pretty impressed with the cured meat. It seems to be doing a good job. We can travel without being smelly. Alright, let's grab a book. Get the fire started. Oh, you know, I'm going to use a actually, we've got a 100% chance of success, so I don't really need a torch. Either way, it's going to cost us 1 match. So I've got a skillet, as you can see, and then we've got a pot in our inventory. It'd be nice if I could get 2 pots, because the skillet only holds 1 liter of water maximum. Alright, what do we want to burn? I'll use a piece of coal for now. I do want to get some water cooking. Oh, we got this bad water. Let's finish that. And then we'll place our pot down. Gamey moose meat. 46 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to use the fire logs. Try not to use any of our cedar or fir wood. We can use the reclaimed wood or the coal or sticks, I guess. Or books, even.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Got a long cooking session ahead of us. So I will, I'll do a bunch of cooking, get some water cooked up, and guys, I'll be back in a flash. Okay guys, welcome back. I have spent the night cooking up some meat, getting some water boiled. You may notice a little bit different decorations here. I did organize things a little bit. I decided to make a fish wall over here on the garage door here. That's going to be our fish wall. Just kind of got things organized and set up. Oh, that's kind of nice. You can actually walk on top of the bear's head and he lifts you up a little bit. Gives us a little bit nicer viewpoint from up here. Yeah, so one thing I want to show you is while I was cooking, I was trying to find things to do. Harvested up the rabbit meat. Also got the rabbit hides curing over here with the gut. But what I started to do is to craft. So I began crafting some clothing items. I was able to pretty quickly get the rabbit skin mitts crafted up because we have so many materials. And then as you can see here, I'm already 11% into some new deerskin boots. I kind of combine those words there. New deer. Anyway. And the reason for that is, well, there's another achievement we can get if we can get dressed in furs, which includes the rabbit skin mittens, the deerskin boots, and a wolf coat. And then if we sleep in the bear bedroll, all at the same time while having those other clothing items on, we do get an achievement. But more importantly, these are really warm and renewable. Later in the game, when our cloth runs out, especially at the rate I'm going because I keep getting attacked by bears and things, these items are renewable. We can get more guts, we can get more furs, and keep repairing these. But also, if we decide to go into the far territories, it's possible we could bring these just to help us stay warm through that whole ordeal, that whole process. So I may want to finish crafting those deerskin boots. Now, if it was just up to me and not the accomplishment of the game, I probably would have done the pants. Deerskin pants, I believe, is a better route than the boots, but the boots are going to be good. I only have 2 deer hides left. Got a whole bunch of guts. Of course, we got the black bear hides and everything. Now, there was no aurora last night. I was kind of surprised about that. Now, as you can see, I am thirsty, taking damage as usual. I did get a bunch of water crafted up. Guys, I was wondering, as I was cooking there and crafting, is that something you guys like to watch? Like, sometimes I skip things. I just assume it might be boring. But if you're interested in that kind of stuff, let me know. I will not skip it. Okay, so this morning, I have a couple ideas. First, I'll get a drink, because Will has certainly earned it. It's done a lot of work. I was thinking we could try to go find some fir. We could get some fir wood, so we can try to finish the bed. And then possibly we could also just finish the deerskin boots. I may just finish the boots while we're at it. Let's see how much time we have left on those. Begin crafting. Whoa, that's weird, guys. It didn't even give me the little menu like it normally does. Like this, right here. That didn't even show up. Anyway, so I think we just crafted for a half hour there. Let's increase the time here. Let's go for 4 hours. Let's see where that brings us. We've got a total of 10 hours remaining. I did sleep in the truck last night just to try to offset all this time we've been spending indoors. Kind of worried about the whole cabin fever thing. Okay, man, look at this sewing kit, 4%. Let's try for half hour. See if we can get the last little 4% out of that. I'm kind of afraid it's going to break. Oh, nice. Down to 2. Let's go one more. Okay, it broke. So that's fine. I'm going to get Sparky out because it's a little hard to see. We need to pick up another sewing kit. Got quite a selection here. 96%, 87, 71. Okay, let's grab... I think we'll grab the 71%. These other ones are 100%. We'll grab the lower quality one. I might be able to get a little bit more work done before it's too dark. Let's go for an hour with our new sewing kit. Tiny little ray of light left there. Okay, the sun is gone. Now I'm just kind of on borrowed light. Let's see if it will let us keep going into the night. Nope, too dark. Okay, we did get a little bit done though. We are pretty tired. I wonder if there will be an aurora. Would be kind of nice to catch an aurora tonight. Let me check how much water we have in my inventory here. So I've got 2 liters. Okay. I've got some meat either on our person or outside. Let's go check outside. It is a shame we don't have the crafting table here. I wonder if there's one around the side here. I haven't really looked. I kind of doubt it. Seems like the only outside crafting bench is going to be over at the fishing village. But tell you what, if there was one here, that would be really nice. Just trying to watch out for the wolves. If they're here. Okay, I don't see any workbench. This is a nice quiet night. Really peaceful, actually. Okay, no luck. I should have known. But what we will do, we're going to get some meat. Then we'll get some sleep. I may do it in segments. Let's see if we can get an aurora. It would be kind of nice to do a little bit of trading, especially now that we've got some ptarmigan feathers. So I think I'm going to sleep in, let's do 3-hour increments. Let's see if we can get an aurora. Can talk to our old friend, the trapper, build a little bit more trust with him. It's going to give us better trades. Okay, no aurora. Let's sleep for, let's do 3 more hours. We don't really have to heal, so that's the main argument for sleeping in large segments, is if you have to heal a lot. It is exponential healing. If you can sleep longer periods of time, you get more healing, especially if you drink the herbal tea. Okay, I don't anticipate getting an aurora. We've got some snowflakes falling now, so we're just going to finish out the night as long as it will let us. Okay, good morning. Sun's not quite up yet. We might have enough light to do a little bit of reading. Yeah. Sun is up now. We got plenty of daylight. And we got a blizzard coming in. It's a good day to do crafting. Not such a good day to go find fir-wood to try to harvest. And it's dark. Man, it is dark. But there is enough light to finish working over here. It's kind of nice that way. Okay, deerskin boots. Let's go for 3 hours. And remaining time, 1.72 hours. Let's do it. Let's finish these up. Nice. Crafted deerskin boots. We should take a look at our new items here. Deerskin boots, supple and tough, allows great balance of mobility and warmth. Also stylish. You know, it would be kind of fun to try them on. Let's put those on. And we got the mittens. Yeah, that looks kind of goofy with the aviator cap. Anyway, I don't want to wear these just yet. We're going to save them for the most part until we are ready to head out on the expedition to the far territories, maybe. or when we decide to get the accomplishment. Now guys, we should probably drop our bow and arrow and replace it with the rifle. Also, I do need to get more bullets. So let's grab these. We got 80 rounds. 80 rounds of bullets. First thing, I need to reload. So let's see. I gotta go to my menu here with the gun. It's 90% condition. You know, let's use it and then we can reload. Let's get the little bullets, little shells. Okay, we'll save our brass. We'll save that for reloading. I think we're keeping it in here. Yeah, I got 26 empty shells. Where are you? There we go. Let's transfer these over. Okay, now, so we've got the gun loaded. Let's drop the rest of the bullets that we don't need. I think we're going to drop 70. We could do it in like increments, I guess, instead of having like the whole big box. I don't know, should we do like 25? Drop a box of 25 and then another box of 25. And then we're left with 27. Okay, well I don't want to keep 27 on me, especially if we're going to be keeping the rifle. Maybe I'll drop 20. Okay, so we are going to be swapping to the rifle here. Man, where are we going to keep these?
I'll die if I don't drink something soon.
Might be nice to find a new home for these lanterns. Could put them over here for now. That'll give us more space on the table for the bullets. Okay, we can put these guys up here now. I wonder what condition our rifle is. Now that we left. We might need to use these firearm cleaning kits. Let's take a look at the condition. 93%. Okay, nice. That's really good. Okay, so now we need to drop the bows. Let's put them in the locker, I think. Should put them in with the clothing. You know, I'm going to put them over here with the bedrolls. Yeah, we can just leave all of those behind. Let's get rid of this. It's going to disappear. Okay. Now we just need to make sure we got it loaded and full of... make sure we have enough in our inventory, I should say, of the bullets. Let's just add one more in there. We'll pick up some rifle ammunition. Okay. 32 rounds and 9 rounds. Okay, I'm going to take the 9 rounds. Hope I don't regret not bringing more. We're actually pretty lightweight now. Maybe I'll take a little bit more. So 41 rounds of rifle. We have it loaded. Plus, how many do we want to keep? Maybe 15? So I think I'll keep 15 rounds. That will allow us to hunt plenty of animals and stuff. Okay, hopefully that's the right amount. Let's drop those. 14. Okay, close enough. Got 14 extra rounds. It's kind of nice we found that extra round over here for the rifle. Makes me wonder what else I have forgotten. By the way, how is our curing box going? 38% cured? Okay, so now if the weather is good, I would like to go out and try to find some fir wood so we can finish making the bed. Let's get a drink. We do have a good amount of water now, so I probably should treat Will to some water. Okay, here we go. I feel like a groundhog coming out of the hole here, looking for predators. You know, sticking my head up, little ground squirrel or pot gut. These guys are the cutest thing. These little pot guts. When people have them as pets, you know, they're probably not great pets, but they are dang cute. They stand up and do a little woohoo. Okay, I should have a gun out. We're really just trying to find some wood to break down. But it's got to be the right kind of wood. It's got to be fir wood. Cedar. Keep hearing things. Alright, where are we going to find some cedar wood? Or, I mean, fir wood. We don't need cedar, we need fir. Just kind of have to wander around, I guess. Okay, I see. I thought I saw a branch. There might be some fir wood over here. I may have to head up the mountain. So I think we need 9 pieces. 9 pieces of fir wood. And then we'll have enough. Okay, I think I just need to head up the mountain. That's probably the quickest way to find what we're looking for. It's going to be a new chapter having the rifle instead of the bows. And at the same time, I don't have to hunt the rabbits with the bow. That's really nice. Oh, I should have filled up our belly with meat before we left. So I'm trying to think if there's anywhere we haven't been yet in this region. We've pretty much gone everywhere, as far as I can tell. Okay, we've got some downed branches here. Seems like we killed the bear here a while ago, so I think we should be okay to not have to make a fire, I mean. A little bit risky, but let's see. Is this fir? Looks like fir. No, cedar. Cedar. It's always the wrong kind and when you need it, right? If you need cedar, it's going to be fir wood. If you need fir, it's going to be cedar wood. So I'll have to see what the weather does. Hopefully it stays calm. It's probably good to stop and look around every once in a while. Okay, so once we get our bed crafted up, then what? What do you think the next step is? Should we go to the ravine, go to Desolation Point? Or do we want to head into Black Rock? Or just go ahead and go into the far territories? Let's check out what this branch is. Of course, it has to fall right in the road. Cedar. Don't see anything up there. We could wander into the ravine. But then, honestly, guys, I'd be tempted to just keep going. If we go into the ravine, I'm going to want to just keep going into the bleak inlet. By the way, I've got to apologize. I know my brain's kind of scrambled. Sometimes I mix up bleak inlet with desolation point. Hopefully you guys know what I mean. When I swap the names, hopefully you guys figure out what I'm trying to say. Okay, branches. Where are you? Fallen branches. Just not having much luck with the branches. Weather's pretty good. And we haven't run into predators. Now that we have the woodworking tools, I should probably just keep my eyes out all the time for quick little grabs. If we see certain kinds of wood, you know, if we see fir or cedar that's easily harvestable. So, are we to the fishing village? No, we're to the logging area. Looks like we might have an opportunity over this way. There's some birds up there. What is that? Rocks? I think we have been up this way before. We've already searched that body. See if there's any limbs that have fallen down here. Did I drop off the... No, I kept them. Dang it. Kept the deerskin boots and the mittens. I was afraid of that. I meant to drop them off in the locker before we left. Man, we got birds everywhere. So, do we have a dead body here? I got a deer. Got a deer right there. Got birds right there. I wouldn't mind getting that deer skin just to get it curing. Maybe I'll head down there. It's kind of a cool area. Might as well grab the feathers. Okay, our clothing is so good. Just keeps us warm all the time. I love it. Let's harvest all of this guy all at once. Let's get the meat, the hide. Don't really need the guts. Got so many guts. 26 minutes. It's actually quicker by hand than with the hacksaw. Of course, the cougar claw knife is the MVP. It's always just incredibly faster. But I think I'm just going to use my hands. Let's get the hide and the meat. It's just a testament to how good we are at harvesting that we can do it completely by hand with a 100% frozen carcass. It's pretty cool. Alright, he is going to disappear now. I mean, eventually he will just disappear. The wolves, the animals will get to him. That's a lot of feathers. Okay, I need to drop this meat. I'm going to do it in the road where we can see it in the future. Okay, what is this? Cedar. That looks like cedar. Finally found our first fir. 45 minutes. Looks like the wolves are out. Check out the little forest up here. See if there's more fur. That looks like cedar. Well, it's getting late. I wonder if we'll have to spend the night out here. Fortunately, the wildlife has left us alone pretty much. Yeah, sun is setting. Okay, here we go. Is this cedar? Oh, it is fir. Nice. I'm going to get on this side of it in case a bear comes along. 3 more pieces. So that brings our total to 6. We need 3 more, I believe. 3 more pieces of fur, then we can head back and craft up our bear fur skin bed.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Cedar. We could do a little fishing. You know, I've got all my tackle, fishing tackle. We don't have the tip-ups, but it might be fun just to drop a line, see what we get. This one's nice because it has a door. Yeah, let's see. As long as we're warm in here, we could easily just drop a line. Let's use the pry bar. Got a little bit of daylight left. Let's get a drink first. And then we can use... We got these fancy lures. Don't have any bait though. Let's go for 3 hours. The longer you go, the better.
Can't be far behind.
Rockfish. No, thank you. Rainbow trout. Okay. We got a few fish. Which way is land, by the way? So straight out the door, essentially. Let's drop the meat here. It's getting late, but I would like to fish a little bit more. Let's try a different lure. We'll use this one with the feathers. I do need to watch my hunger, so I'll cancel before I get hungry, guys. Actually, you know, let's get something to eat before I forget. Oh, we got a blizzard. Alright. Why does it say craft tackle? Oh well, let's just start.
Maybe you could find a place to rest.
That's a good one. I haven't had this one yet. Fresh red Irish Lord. It's kind of a rare one, I think. Rainbow trout.
Can't feel my hands.
Okay, rainbow trout, and we're cold. Hope I'm not too cold. Scurvy risk. Okay, it's good we got the fish, guys. That was good. Let's get a torch out. Let's grab those. Man, we are tired.
Damn. Freezing.
Tired and cold. We're going to spend the night in the fishing village here. Fishing. Is that what it's called? Fishing village? Go into the cabins.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I think in the morning we'll have to make a fire and get some of this fish cooked up. Try to treat our scurvy risk. This is one of the reasons why I don't want to use fish in our curing box. Just the scurvy just sneaks up on you. To be honest, I didn't even realize we had the risk. Okay, I gotta watch out for the bear.
I could just
Really,
lay down
I should have this gun out.
and have a
like
little
that.
sleep right here.
That would be smart. Nice, we got a little pile of sticks. Let's drop our smelly meat.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Okay, we're gonna get a nice long sleep. Oh no, guys, I'm out of water. That's not gonna work. I don't suppose I left myself any water in here. I doubt it. This doesn't seem like a place I would leave water. So, in that case, we've got to make a fire tonight.
Too much stuff to carry.
Alright, we're going to make a fire. Okay, we don't need the food so much as we need water. I'm trying to think of where the best sheltered spot would be. Can we make it on the dock? No. Let's try right here. Okay, we'll try it right here. Guess. Let's move the fish out of the way. Put it just not quite in front of the door. Just right there. Okay. 100% chance of success. We'll use a match. Get some water cooked up and maybe, maybe I'll do a fish. Okay, should we use the fir-wood? That would suck if I accidentally used fir-wood on the fire. Okay, we do have a bunch of sticks.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's go for 2 liters. And then Irish Lord, I want to look at you. You're 901 calories. Saltwater fish, carnivorous and colorful. He's kind of cute too. Looks like a pleco type of fish for aquariums. If his mouth were underneath down here instead of in the front, he'd look like a pleco. Let's go for the trout, I guess. 16 minutes. That's a little one. Okay. Go for a rockfish, maybe?
I need some water.
22 minutes. Alright, we're gonna pass time. There's nothing I need to craft, right? We're good. I suppose I could fix stuff. We need to repair any clothing. Ooh, our crampons are getting kind of worn out, aren't they? 71%. We could fix up these. It's gonna take 38 minutes. Yeah, let's go for it. It's done, right? Yep, 14 minutes. Okay. It's good that didn't burn. Then we got 14 minutes there.
I might have to drop some gear.
23 minutes. And 13 on the water. It's going to take 25 minutes. Okay, how long do we want to stay out here? We do a little bit more water. Let's just do 2 more liters, then we'll be done. Let's check our scurvy risk. It's going down. It's not quite 0 yet. We might have to cook all these fish. Okay, 35 minutes. That's enough time for us to fix our pants. %, pants. Everything else is looking pretty good. We'll save that for breakfast. Alright, Irish Lord, you're the last one. That should come out perfectly, guys. Everything just balanced right there.
Too heavy.
The fire's going to go out in 35 minutes, the fish is out in 30 minutes, and the water's 35 minutes. It's perfect. By the way, I haven't heard any bears rambling by. I say tentatively as I cautiously look around. Alright, I'm just going to pass time. There's our breakfast. Before I pick that up, do we have any tea? Not really. Let's see. Can I cook some? Let's do some herbal tea, I guess. Might have just enough time. We'll just let that burn out. Okay, I think we are ready for bed. Kind of stumble our way in the dark. Over here. Let's get a drink. Let me see what the... Oh gosh, the sun is just barely coming up.
Something's gotta go.
Let's go for 5 hours. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning. Had a nice little power nap there. I do want to tidy up. I just realized this place is a mess. Pick up all the junk that was left behind. We could get some cloth, I suppose. How much cloth do we have? 10? No, we're good. Oh, I should have left the... Dang it, guys. Isn't that typical of me? I left the fresh deer hide. I should have dropped it last night before I went to bed. What is in there, by the way? Oh, wow. Look at all this loot we left behind. Got tools. Cloth times 10. You know, I'm going to take this stuff. Let's take it back to the Quonset. I'll leave the flashlight. We don't need any more flashlights, but I'll take the rest of the stuff. Mountaineering rope. Yeah, it makes this heavy, doesn't it? How many books did I just pick up? Was it 2?
Feels like a lot of gear.
Don't really need the mountaineering rope. It's just going to make us walk really slow. Where are you, mountaineering rope? Right there. Okay, that's better. I'm going to get down low because I don't know if the bear is out. Alright, let's get some breakfast. That filled us right up. Gonna check our scurvy risk. Oh, it's still kind of high. Oh man, we got a storm coming in. I need to find... You know, I'm gonna leave... Let's leave the fir-wood here. I need to find more. I can leave the sticks here. Okay. I really want to find more fur before we head out of here. By the way, guys, here is the outside crafting bench. Yeah, it'd be so nice to move that back to the Quonset garage. And I think technically it is possible. With a little glitch. I've never tried it though, but I've heard it is possible. Yeah, I hope the wind stops. It's kind of noisy and cold. So I think somewhere around here there is a cabin, or there is a potential cabin. But I don't think we've been inside. But it doesn't always show up. And maybe it's even a burned down cabin. Oh, there we go. I was just kind of guessing. I don't think we've been in here yet. This might be the last location we have to go in this area. Man, look at this. We got a hatchet. Awesome. And I was actually wishing I had some rose hips last night. So I'm actually going to grab these. Okay, so we got a hatchet.
I could use this.
76%.
I need to drop something.
Okay, nice. New location discovered, cabin. What do we have in here? Got any good stuff? Got a little picture. I actually like that. I'm going to grab that. Got a cassette tape. Can we take that? Yep, we're going to take it. I do want to start collecting cassette tapes. Now that we've got some speakers. Alright, we got the tree stump remover. You know what, let's put the gun away. Papers. Cloth we could break down. Got the broom. Do we have a broom back at the Quonset garage, guys? How heavy is it? I don't know. We're going to take it. It'd be kind of nice to be able to sweep up. Speaking of sweeping up, let's tidy up here. Get rid of the junk. Put it in the trash can.
Maybe I can make something out of this.
Yeah, we got some broth. Oh, look at you. Alright, you're coming with me. How about a mirror? You could put that in the bathroom.
This'll come in handy.
good. We got some leather. Anything under the bed? Got some peanut butter. 0% condition. I cannot put that in a container. It's just going to disappear. Be better if I just eat it. And we got a metal pail. Is there anything else we want to take? Oh yeah, the fish. You're coming with me, little guy. Can I get to you? Oh man, guys, I think he's just a little out of reach. Really don't know how to get up there. May not be able to get him this time around. Can I jump? Knock it off the wall? You know, really, I should use the broomstick. Just kind of tip that off the wall. But I don't think I can reach that. Can I get up on a crate? Yeah, it's not going to happen. I don't think I have this picture yet. I might have this one. I'll take it for now. Do we like the diagonal looking mirror better than the one we picked up?
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah, it's kind of heavy. Shoot. Maybe I'll put it back. I kind of like the... I think I like this one better. Yeah, I think I like the one we grabbed better. Okay. If I stay much longer, I'll just keep grabbing stuff. So I should probably go. I do need to find more fir-wood. Oh, let's get our good gun out. Let's see if this is fir-wood. Oh, guys. Does he see me? I'm heavy. He does see me. Oh man, I was afraid of that. I was really hoping that the one shot would take him out. What about the bullet? Did it drop? Where's the brass?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, did it kick out? Maybe it kicked out. I thought it would eject when we did that. Anyway, it's probably outside, right where we shot. Let's get our good gun out. I'm crouched down. There's the bullet right there. All right, bear. Where's the footprints? I'm gonna drop some of our gear so we're not heavy. Let's drop... I might need that, actually. What else is making me heavy? Oh, I got the extra hatchet. In the toolbox. We'll leave the broth here. Leave the pry bar here. Oh, we can leave that curing. That's a good idea. That's probably good enough. I want to try to find this bear. Can't believe how often these bears just vanish in this region. Like, he was charging us. His footprints were all over the place here. Oh, I should check the status. So the last bear we killed, that was number 15. So we're still at 15. There's a wolf down there. Also, I don't see any blood. Is it possible that we missed the bear? It's a little risky. 45 minutes. Let's check our stats. Was I just hallucinating that bear? I wonder. I don't think that bear was real, guys. This isolation is kind of making me go bonkers. Just a little kooky. Cedar. I don't want cedar. That looks like cedar.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Another cedar. Should we try that one last piece? I'm getting kind of greedy. I came all this way to get the fur. Alright, we're crouched down, 45 minutes.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I don't think that bear ever was real. Alright, we're getting out of here. This place is a little creepy. Let's go back to the fishing hut. We'll use our... we're going to use the sled, I think. Try to speed things up a little bit.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Okay, do we want anything else? You know, I like this red rug. That is cool. If we're going to be using the sled, we may as well grab it. Can I run? Nope. Okay, so we're going to use the sled here. Let's go ahead and deploy. I will check one last time. Let's see the stats. I just want to make sure I wasn't hallucinating. Deer killed. Bears killed. 15. Still 15. Let's see.
Starting to weigh me down.
Deploy. And then let's just put all this stuff in there. Let's put the heavy stuff in.
I need to find something to drink.
They're so heavy. There we go. Finally got lightweight. Oh, that's probably good. Alright, let's get out of here. We got the gun in our hands just in case we come across any real bears or wolves. Yeah, this is his mountain. We better get out of here. Alright, we'll grab our loot and then we're heading back to the Quonset. We got all the fir wood we need now. It's been quite the adventure trying to get all the materials. We got the ptarmigan down. We had to go all the way to Pleasant Valley to get that. And now we got all the fir wood. That was no easy task. Okay, we're gonna leave the sticks here. Did I leave anything inside? Oh yeah, we got the rope.
I might have to drop some gear.
We can put that in the sled, I think. It should fit. I could grab another lamp. Do we need more? I think we're good. Alright, let's go load it up. Okay, we're good. We are pretty tired. Got plenty of daylight though. Okay, gun is in our hand. How do I get out of here? I might have to turn around, guys. This could be a little tricky. Might have to do a U-turn right here. Okay. On our way home. Okay, wow. What a long, long trek. Made it though. Let's see if I can pick up everything.
Too much to carry.
Oh, can't pick it up all. Okay, so I gotta drop stuff. Let's drop the cedar wood, or sorry, the fir wood out here. Now we can kind of make our way back inside. And put our gun away. First thing, I'm gonna drop this rope. It's so heavy. I'm not quite sure where we're gonna keep it. Right there is good for now. Need to drop this deer hide before I forget. Let's get that curing. Yeah, good enough. What else did I get? We can drop that. Put that with the other wood over here. Let's just look through here. Okay, I've got a bunch of gear we can put in this box. We can figure it out later. All this stuff. Oh yeah, that feels a lot better. Okay. Just gonna go through. Okay, we got lots of
this gear.
Got lots of clothing. Really, you know, I can take care of this off camera, guys. Mostly I'm just happy to be back. We got the wood we need, so we can craft the bed. Should be exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. If you made it this far into the episode, guys, I want to say thank you so much for coming along. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please take a minute, press the like button, leave a comment. Hopefully you're already subscribed so you don't miss out on the adventure. But most importantly, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.